Viewers, it would appear from the reaction, from the perturbed reaction, from the alarm bells that are going off within the Congress party, that heresy has been committed within its ranks. Yes, viewers, Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar has taken a dip in the Kumbh, and this has triggered the Congress party. Worse, he has even praised Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath for the manner in which his administration managed the Herculean task of facilitating 65 crore pilgrims in 45 days. Listen in first, viewers, to what DK Shivakumar has said in praise of Yogi Adityanath and taking a dip in the Kumbh.
The organization which they have done, it is not small job. Whatever may be, ಅಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೆಲವು ಒಂದೆರಡು ತೊಂದರೆಗಳು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಟ್ರೈನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ನಾನು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ I don't like to find faults, but it is satisfaction, one satisfaction.
All satisfaction. Now viewers, this comment has obviously upset the rank and file, well, especially the rank of the Congress party, and viewers, many people at the top echelons of the Congress. Why? Because as you know, Congress top guns have absented themselves from the Kumbh because they think attending it serves no purpose except for, as party president Kharge said, furthering the interest of communally minded political parties who want to indulge in competitive religious politics. Listen in to what Kharge had said, viewers.
ये मोदी के जो झूठे वायदे जो बोलते हैं उसमें मत जाओ। अरे भाई, गंगा में डुबकी लेने से गरीबी दूर होती क्या? आपको खाना मिलता पेट को। मैं किसी की आस्था के ऊपर ठोस नहीं लगाना चाहता हूं। अगर किसी को दुख हुआ तो मैं माफी चाहता हूं, लेकिन आप बताइए, अरे जब बच्चा भूखा मर रहा है, बच्चा स्कूल में नहीं जा रहा है, मजदूरों को मजदूरी नहीं मिल रही है, जब ये है तो ये लोग जाकर हजारों रुपए खर्च करके कंपटीशन पे डुबकियां मार रहे हैं।
Competition pe dubkiya maar rahe. And if you listen to a more longer version of this soundbite, viewers, he goes on to say, they keep marrowing dubkis, his words not mine, they keep marrowing dubkis till the camera focuses on them. But viewers, DK Shivakumar is broken from the line. He's broken from the line, but it is not this act of, as I said, heresy that has triggered the Congress. What has really tipped the Congress over the edge was DK Shivakumar's second big alleged transgression, which was attending Maha Shivratri celebrations at the ashram of Sadguru. Now viewers, why? Because Sadguru, in the Congress scheme of things, is aligned with the RSS, with the BJP. So DK Shivakumar should not have gone. But before I elaborate on that by telling you exactly what the criticism is and how it was phrased against DK Shivakumar by a senior Congress AICC member, let me ask some questions. Who's aligned with the RSS? Ashok Gehlot or DK Shivakumar? Revant Reddy or DK Shivakumar? Robert Vadra or DK Shivakumar? We have to ask these questions tonight because the Congress totally lost its rag, as I told you, when it saw its senior leader and Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar praying alongside Sadguru at the Isha Foundation Shivratri Puja. Listen in to PV Mohan, AICC Secretary, who says it is alarming to note that the president of a secular party like Congress attended an event hosted by Sadguru who had mocked Rahul Gandhi. This goes against the party's stance as in an insult to the party, Rahul Gandhi and the constitution, as Sadguru is aligned with the RSS and endorses RSS ideology. Now viewers, pay attention to the last few lines. Sadguru is aligned with the RSS and endorses RSS ideology. Now for the Congress, this was an RSS aligned activity as Sadguru is aligned with the RSS party, it claimed. This approach is laughable because Robert Vadra, Ashok Gehlot and Revant Reddy have all shared the stage with Sadguru. Revant Reddy is the Chief Minister. Viewers of Telangana, February 2025, he meets Sadguru. You can see that picture, it's right there on your screens. Viewers, Ashok Gehlot, when he was Chief Minister of Rajasthan, met Sadguru, endorsing his campaign, which was on soil conservation. Was this man also, Ashok Gehlot also, aligned with the RSS? Then December 2016, viewers, Robert Vadra also met the Sadguru. So presumably, they are all endorsers of the RSS view. Viewers, I know it's absurd. But even in the issue of DK Shivakumar taking a dip in the Kumbh, the Congress seems to have lost perspective. Again, let me bring in the hard facts. Viewers, first of all, let me remind you that Rahul Gandhi himself says he's a Shiv Bhakt. Now, he always underlines those claims about his Shiv Bhakti when it's close to an election. So why has he got such a problem when DK Shivakumar is attending Sadguru's big Shivratri function? In any case, viewers, he thinks that this is compromising with the ideals of secularism. If that is indeed the case, here are some hard facts. Because viewers, in September 2022, Rahul Gandhi, as a part of Bharat Jodo Yatra, met Pastor George Punaya, a preacher accused of hate speech. That's right. Allegedly against Bharat Mata and against, viewers, Hindus. June 2018, Rahul Gandhi hosts the iftar, breaks 3-year break in Congress iftar tradition after taking over reins as the chief of the Congress party. This was in June 2018. Was this upholding secularism, viewers? August 2016, Sonia Gandhi thanks the Pope for Mother Teresa canonization, regrets her non-availability at Vatican. July 2015, Sonia Gandhi hosts iftar, Pakistan High Commissioner Abdul Basit also attends. Viewers, was this upholding secularism? You hold an iftar party, you're selective. July 2014, Sonia Gandhi hosts another iftar party. September 2012, Digvijay Singh attends communal harmony conference, reportedly hosted by Zakir Naik. Digvijay calls him messenger of peace. Between 2004 and 2014, under UPA, it was an annual tradition for the government and ministers to open doors for iftar gatherings and parties. Was all of this, viewers, communal or was it secular? February 1986, the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi hosted Pope John Paul II at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Viewers, recently the Chief Justice of India hosted the Prime Minister for a puja. The former Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud. That became a huge problem. How can you mix religion with high office? Here, viewers, they met the Pope, hosted him. Viewers, big questions. If faith is a compromise with secularism, if practicing one's faith is a compromise with secularism, then what is platforming a man of faith accused of hate speech against Hindus? If faith is a compromise with secularism, then what is hosting iftar parties? If DK Shivakumar has adopted the RSS line by going to meet Sadguru on Maha Shivratri night for prayers, then what about Vadra, Gehlot and Reddy who also met Sadguru? There are some fundamental questions. Let's ask some of these, because I think at the heart of this, the BJP says there is actually a problem with the BJP accepting the precepts of the Hindu tradition. The Congress rather, accepting the precepts of the Hindu tradition. They have a problem because they have a vote bank to appease. Is this a fact? Let me open this up, and I want to start with editor of ANI, Smita Prakash. Smita Prakash, what do you make of this hullabaloo around DK Shivakumar, about him going to meet Sadguru, performing a puja on Shivratri, going to Maha Kumbh, praising the Maha Kumbh administrators? One you can say is this is an attempt at flexing muscle, this, that, the other, proving that he is somebody different, like Tharoor has been doing. You know, you could put that. But fundamentally, the Congress's reaction is the one that makes this story what it is actually. Bizarre.
Yeah, Rahul, I think it's a question of personal liberty, which DKS exercised it. And the problem in politics is that you often pay the price for doing as your heart tells you to do. And maybe not as much as the brain was warning you not to do. It's happened in the recent past with Shashi Tharoor, as you explained, and today he's just about an hour ago he has put out a series of tweets. And earlier what had happened was that he had praised the government of India's stance on certain foreign policy matters, and he's also a practicing Hindu, just like DKS is, and the visuals of which you're running. And he, neither Tharoor nor DK Shivakumar attempt to hide the fact that they are practicing Hindus. Now, he's also demonstrative of his religiosity. This the fact that DKS went to Prayagraj and he went to the Shivratri celebration at Sadguru's ashram. Now, it goes against the grain of the so-called secularism that the Congress practices, which is to shroud your Hinduism or whatever you want to call it, and your religious practices to such an extent that if you're an Hindu, you should fear your celebration because it could offend the minorities. Now, there are many in the party, that is in the Congress party, who do not subscribe to this practice, which was normalized in the party, and I'm afraid to say that in some elite circles of our cities and towns. Now, I was in Sadguru's ashram last year during the Shivratri celebrations, and it's a mesmerizing experience, Rahul, whether you are a practitioner of Sadguru's path and ways of practice is not the point. It's just that if you're a Hindu and you're there, it's a wonderful experience, and DK Shivakumar probably wanted to be part of those celebrations. I'm not surprised, but the politics behind this convoluted relationship that he has and Shashi Tharoor has with the Congress is really difficult to explain, and I think there is more to this than just going to Sadguru or just going to Prayagraj. I think there's a whole lot of difficult relationships or difficult machinations that are going on in the Karnataka unit of the Congress.
Okay, let me bring in Mr. Yanagi. Mr. Yanagi, if by meeting Sadguru, DK Shivakumar is aligning himself with the RSS, etc., then what about Revanth Reddy, Ashok Gehlot, Robert Vadra? Have they all aligned with the RSS? Have they become Sanghis? What is going on here, Mr. Yanagi? What is actually going on here? Can you explain?
So I restrict my statement only to Mr. DK Shivakumar. I'm not traversing beyond that. First of all, apart from other issues, if you look at Mr. DK Shivakumar, his characteristics or his conduct or his commitment to the party or to the family and other religious activities are concerned, one must clearly understand that he is a hardcore baseline party worker. Number two, he is a political leader and a party president and election strategist when it comes to an election. Number two, next chapter would be as a family person. He's a family man. He cares about his family members, his wife, his children. He spends time. About religious practices, if I know him personally, he wears Rudraksha Mala. He chants Jap. He knows Sanskrit mantra. So many things he knows. He's a spiritual person. He's connected to, aligned to spirituality. And he does puja every day. He doesn't eat non-veg, as I know him personally. And next thing is, he is very religious. And everyone has a right to practice his freedom, has got a freedom to practice.
Look, I'm not denying it. Neither have I questioned that. It's the Congress that seems to be having a problem with him practicing his faith, as Smita Prakash says, to quote her, in a demonstrative manner. Why?
But that is their perception.
Whose
but
perception?
Every individual has multiple roles to play. As an individual.
So you think that the Congress is making a fool of itself? Would you go to that extent? Would you say
No,
that?
I do not go to that extent. I do not watch that. I would only say
No, but what
they have
is
not
this then?
understood him properly. That's it.
Sorry, they are not?
They have not understood the perception or the circumstances
So
under
let me
which
ask you, why would a political party that is in the business of, this politics for 75 years and much before that not understand nuance?
it is not the party statement, it is only some people who
Yeah,
are.
but the party hasn't come out and said that, sorry, you should not be making these comments. DK Shivakumar has a right to praise Yogi Adityanath if the Maha Kumbh has been done well, if it's been executed properly, the preparations, the administration was tip-top. What is the problem? Is it, now hang on, now let me get to the basic facts. Mr. Yanagi, since you've at least met me halfway, it's unusual, but let me ask you then the full question. Is the real problem the fact that DK Shivakumar has made the cardinal error of crossing swords with the party high command that believes that what was organized by Yogi Adityanath was show, was a big staged event, as they called it, managed event for competitive religious politics? That's what has been said. Is that the real problem?
Some political leaders from this side or that side, either from Congress or from BJP, may have certain personal perceptions that does not make the stand of any political party, number one. If any political party leader makes any statement, that cannot be construed as the statement of a political party.
You might be right, but has there been anybody? No, then let me talk about Mr. Kharge. Mr. Kharge, you are saying, is not just a leader. He is a Congress president. You heard what he said. He said it's a waste of time. This dipping yourself in Kumbh water is not going to alleviate your poverty. It's not going to feed your stomach. It's not going to sate your hunger. It is only being done. This event is being organized by those who are playing competitive religious politics. So is DK Shivakumar playing competitive religious politics by attending that Kumbh?
The statement made by the party president, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, could be in his individual capacity, not as the party president.
Oh, I see. He was also speaking as an individual.
No,
so why hasn't Rahul Gandhi gone to this then?
No, I'm not on the
He's a Shiv Bhakt.
Let me confine myself.
He's a Brahmin, Janevudhari Brahmin. His family comes from Allahabad. No, Mr. Yanagi, his family comes from Allahabad, now called Prayagraj. Did he not think it necessary to go to a Kumbh that is organized after 144 years?
Mr. Rahul, you are trying to put something in my mouth.
No, I'm not. I'm actually trying to understand what's in your mind, not in your mouth, sir. I would never dare to do that.
I say every individual has got a freedom of religious practice and profession of religious practices. And I don't find anything wrong with Mr. DK Shivakumar because it's
you don't, but the Congress party certainly has a problem. Let me bring in Sanju Verma. Let's see how Sanju Verma and her party are looking at this. Sanju Verma, what do you make of this sort of wishy-washy Sanket Yanagi sort of wishy-washy responses tonight? I think he's caught between a rock and a hard place. Even he can't bring himself to justify his political party stand and his silence on the criticism of DK Shivakumar.
You know, Rahul, before answering your query, I noticed that you have a very secular panel. You have practicing Hindus, you have Savio Rodriguez, who's a practicing Christian, you have Abdul Razak, a practicing Muslim. I don't know if that was intentional or pure coincidence, but it makes for a brilliant panel. Coming to the more serious, nature of the debate, let's get one thing very clear. This entire Congress tactic of saying, that was DK Shivakumar's personal statement. Congress as a party has nothing to do with it. I mean, this playbook has been repeated again and again and again, and now it fools no one. I mean, people can see through the facade of the Congress party. Let's get one thing very clear. What is common to Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Sachin Pilot, Ajay Rai, senior most Congress leader from Uttar Pradesh, and Digvijay Singh and his son Jaywardhan Singh? These are all people who partook of the Amrit Snan at the Maha Kumbh. What's common to Kamal Nath and to Digvijay Singh both these gentlemen met up with Bhageshwar Dham's Dhirendra Shastri and made no bones about the fact that, the meeting was revelatory in more ways than one. And then what's common to Ashok Gehlot, Revant Reddy, Robert Vadra and DK Shivakumar? All these four people, Congress heavyweights no less, met up with Sadguru and shared a stage with him. I say Robert Vadra as a Congress heavyweight because we are all aware of his antecedents and, we all get the drift, right? The moot point is simply this, that the Congress today, earlier it used to try and sugarcoat things. It tried to window dress things. But now I think the mask has fallen and the Congress couldn't care less. They are no longer into the business of sugarcoating the fact that they care two hoots about Hindus, Hinduism. In fact, if you're abusing Hindus, you're actually on the right side of the Gandhis. Don't forget that ahead of the Rajya Sabha assembly, ahead of the Rajya Sabha elections in Himachal Pradesh, if you recall, Harsh Mahajan won and Abhishek Manu Singhvi lost, though he later went to Rajya Sabha. Beat Harsh Mahajan, beat Nirmal Khatri, beat the likes of Vikramaditya Singh. They all are people who went and partook of the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha celebrations in January 2024. And after that, they became persona non grata for the Congress ecosystem.
Big charge by Sanju Verma tonight. Big charge.
The first point I want to make is that the moment you claim to be a proud Sanatani, you are persona non grata for Rahul and Sonia Gandhi.
Big
There's
charge.
no bones about it.
Abdul
There's
Razak
no
Khan.
bones about it.
Savio Rodriguez, I want to bring both of you in. Abdul Razak Khan, the High Command is embarrassed of its Hinduness. Smita Prakash alluded to it in an indirect way, saying that for some, being demonstrative Hindus is problematic in the Congress, especially in the higher echelons of the party. Viewers, don't make me spell it out, who I'm actually referring to. So, Abdul Razak Khan, the rank and file, is now silently revolting against this. This is what is happening.
You're mistaken. Nobody from Congress is opposed to this. It is this individual.
No. Is Mr. Kharge not opposed to going to the Maha Kumbh? He's already said, no, come on, sir, please. Should I play out? No, just listen to me. No, what is it a separate thing? He's the president of the Congress party.
Let us understand what he himself, DK Shivakumar, he himself has answered questions. This is all about BJP's WhatsApp University and the students of BJP's WhatsApp University propagating this on social media.
What's your education?
No, one second. Let him finish, ma'am.
Madam, it's my time. Please respect.
Yeah. Please go ahead. Abdul
Madam,
Razak Khan, the question
sir,
is very specific tonight. The question is the party high command embarrassed of its Hinduness, and is the rank and file now beginning to rebel against this imposed cloak?
No. He has made it very clear that I am a congressman and I will always remain a congressman.
So I'm not saying he isn't.
Too much into this.
Maybe he's a real congressman who's actually not ashamed of Hinduness.
I happen to see him every alternate day.
Mr. Khan, why is there such a problem? No, 1 second. I'm just asking you a simple question. Mr. Khan, no, hang on. You please listen to me. You can't have it both ways. You can't say that might be so, sir. I'm not denying it. We are agreeing there. There is no debate. He is wearing his Hinduness on his sleeve. The upper echelons of the party, now let me be very blunt, the Gandhis have a problem. They don't even want to go to the... No, they don't even want to go to the Maha Kumbh.
This is the media and the BJP which is picking up. This is market in the Congress.
How? Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge comes and rubbishes all those people who went to the Kumbh, saying you're going to get nothing there. You become a part of a...
Sir, that is not related.
Okay. Let me bring in Savio.
That is not related.
Let me bring in Savio.
That is not related, Ram.
No, it's completely related, sir. It's completely related. No. You have no less... Savio Rodriguez, you have no less than an AICC secretary. You have no less than the Congress president coming out and trashing Mr. DK Shivakumar for doing what? For compromising secularism. I mean, what does that tell you?
You see, Rahul.
Look at the choice of words.
Rahul, the problem is that Congress, for the last several decades, has been misrepresenting the meaning of the word secularism. according to the Congress definition of secularism, it is basically the acceptance of all religion in matters of governance. That is what we've been taught for the last several decades. But the clinical definition of secularism is what BJP actually follows. And the clinical definition of secularism is that no religion is appeased as far as secularism is concerned, because every single citizen is in the eye of the state important, irrespective of his religion or his caste, which essentially means every single person has the right to follow his faith but not influence the matters of governance. That is the real basic definition of secularism. Acceptance of no religion in matters of governance.
But that's not the case.
Unfortunately for the Congress.
Yes.
Unfortunately for the Congress, Rahul, everything boils down to appeasement politics. Which is why their definition of secularism is the acceptance of all religion. And that's what we've been teaching Indians.
Okay,
for
Mr.
a long
Yanagi,
time.
except for Hinduness, except for the Hinduness,
Exactly.
all this business of wearing your Janayu, etc., is a farce put on. If I were to extend Savio Rodriguez's logic, is a farce put on during poll season. They are Chunavi Hindus, Sanket Yanagi and DK Shivakumar and others have had enough of it. They are saying, sorry, we are not Chunavi Hindus. We will go to the Kumbh. We will wear our religiosity on our sleeves. And the Gandhis can do what they want. Sorry, we will do it. So, fundamentally, Mr. Yanagi, is there today a clear message going out to Rahul Gandhi that we are not ashamed of our Hinduness? This is what DK Shivakumar is saying.
As I understand, with my brief work with the party, now I'm no longer a party member. That's a different issue. High Command means and includes only the CWC, Congress Working Committee, that is the supreme authority. Not the president, not the former president, or not other members of the family. They could have their say also. They could be considered as one of the opinion.
Okay.
But here the CWC has not issued any disciplinary action.
One second, Mr. Yanagi. Just a minute, sir. That's very great of you to say all of this. What a democratic party it is. Smita Prakash is already raising her hand and I'll let her have the floor because she's going to contradict you with the sharpest point. Yes, Smita Prakash.
I have 2 points to make. One, of course, what Sanket said. But before that, the Congress blames the BJP for being too pedantic and making this one-size-fit-all rule for the party as well as for the country. The fact is that what you have shown today, that they're trying to do this to in their own party, to two sitting chief ministers in the south and one four-time MP in the third state in South India. The second point that I want to make is what Sanket was pointing out, that coming to Karnataka, that, it's not the CWC or anything like that, Rahul. The Congress leadership is loath to make any decisions in the party. And now it has come to a crux that they have to make a decision in Karnataka Congress, because it is widely believed that when the Congress came to power in 2023 in the state, there was an agreement that was reached between DK Shivakumar, Siddaramaiah and Mallikarjun Kharge that the CM's post would be shared equally between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar during the 5-year term. That first part of the 5-year term of Siddaramaiah is coming to a closure and DK Shivakumar is ready to cash in on that agreement, and that time is coming round and the leadership has to take a decision. So while DK Shivakumar would have gone to Prayagraj, would have gone for the Shivratri celebration, that's a different point. But his pull and push with the Congress leadership right now is because of this.
Okay, that's a political view, viewers, of what is going on. But DK Shivakumar's act is not one of trying to suggest that he's breaking away from this party. No, viewers, it's not that. He is only telling the Gandhis that, I'm sorry, we are no longer going to cloak our Hinduness. We are not accepting this anymore. And Razak Khan doesn't want to answer this. It is no longer okay for Rahul Gandhi to be the part of a Bharat Jodo Yatra walk, march along with George
year,
Punaya
DK Shivakumar's
and think he is
daughter
preaching
attended the
secularism. That's the message.
Sir, last year DK Shivakumar's daughter
Rahul?
attended the same event. This time, Sadguru ji himself came to DK Shivakumar's house and invited
Yeah, so I'm
him.
asking you.
How-
So why is the Congress got a
how
problem?
would a Shiva-
Mr. Razak Khan,
how
why is the
would a
Congress got a
Shiva
problem then?
deny?
So why is he got a problem? Why is the Congress coming out and saying that this is very wrong because this is towing the RSS line? Can you explain this to me?
Sir, Kharge ji said this long back, and after that was when DK Shivakumar ji went for the Maha Kumbh, and he went just about yesterday.
Yes,
He's
so
trying to
tell
bring
me,
two,
so
three
is
different things.
Mr. Kharge saying what he's saying as the Congress president because he wants to appease Muslims? Is that what you're saying? They don't believe what they say?
Sir, the name.
Wow.
Sir, the name
Rahul, can I
Shivkumar
please-
itself explains that he is a Shiv Bhakt.
Okay, yes.
Sir,
Yes, one second.
translation of
BJP
the
wants
name
to come in.
Shivkumar
Yes, yes, sir.
is
So
Shiv
we
Bhakt.
know Rahul Gandhi calls himself a Shiv Bhakt
But I
also.
know.
But why is he keeping
Sir, he's a
quiet
proud
when his party is
practicing Hindu.
no? Why is he keeping quiet when his party is attacking DK Shivakumar for attending something in honor and to celebrate
Where is the party
Lord
attacking
Shiv?
Rahul ji?
Of course. Did you
Where
not
is
hear
the
the
party
reaction?
attacking?
Listen,
This is
I'm
the
done. I'm
frustration
done
of
with
the
people,
BJP,
viewers.
Rahul ji.
I'm done
This
with
is the
people. You had
frustration
the
of
other
the
day a couple of
BJP.
people who came out and said,
Because
"Show me."
seculars
One
are
second, one
joining
second.
Sanatan.
Mr. Khan, don't shout.
The
Relax,
are
calm down.
feeling suffocated now
Mr.
because
Khan,
seculars are
Mr.
joining
Khan,
Sanatan.
Mr. Khan, don't worry, don't
Frustration
worry.
of the BJP, I can say.
Don't worry, don't worry. Just don't worry about it. You haven't seen it, you haven't heard it, you don't want to speak about it.
What's wrong in Congress?
It's fine.
People attending.
We have got now large number of people from the Congress who come or people who defend the Congress who come and say, viewers, I don't know what you're talking about. Just the other day was a gentleman who came out and said, who's insulted the Maha Kumbh? And when one said that no, someone actually called it useless. That person said, no, it's all rubbish. No one said useless. One played out the soundbite, one showed them the evidence, they still rejected it. They have no answers, viewers. So the best thing is go into denial. But people like DK Shivakumar are going into rebellion mode, viewers. The Gandhis are being shown the mirror. Yes, very quickly, BJP spokesperson Sanju Verma coming in. Yes.
Thank you. Rahul, this is about two things. DK Shivakumar sharing stage with Sadguru. At one level, it is, about the Congress completely miffed with DK Shivakumar openly flaunting his Sanatan credentials. And at the more deeper level, it's obviously about a past struggle between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. One point which needs to be mentioned here is that Siddaramaiah recently wanted a meeting to be held, pushing for the next chief minister apparently from Karnataka to be either somebody who's from the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. And Siddaramaiah is also pushing for the Kuruba community to be classified as a Dalit.
Sure.
Don't forget he is a Kuruba.
All of that.
And also
Ask
my
your
last
party
point.
leadership to
Don't
appoint the
forget
party
that
president,
DK
madam.
Shivakumar. Rahul, can I please finish? I have listened very patiently to everybody. Give me 30 seconds more, please. Also, I think one thing that needs to be repeated again and again is the fact that this is the same Rahul Gandhi who ahead of the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha celebrations said, Aishwarya Rai to aapko mandiron mein naachti hui milegi. And this is the same party where the likes of a Shashi Tharoor coined the word Hindu Taliban. And this is the same party where
Viewers-
Sushil Kumar Shinde spoke
Sure.
about saffron terror.
Viewers, what is happening here? I'll tell you what is happening. Open rebellion. The Gandhis are isolated in their ivory tower. They didn't go for the Pran Pratishtha on January 22nd. A large number of their leaders went. Viewers, they didn't go for the Maha Kumbh. A large number of their leaders went. Mr. Yanagi can deny it. But the upper echelons of the party are ashamed of their Hinduness and they are burying it because of vote bank compulsion. Mr. Yanagi, at least tonight, admit to something which is a open truth without mincing words and spinning us around in circles. Come on.
Yes.
Courage of conviction, sir.
So there are two important aspects here I would like to conclude. First is Sadguru is not neutral and he is a right wing mostly aligned to. That is
Okay,
one
then
of
why
the-
did Mr. No, then
No,
answer
let
me.
me-
Why did Mr. Reddy go? Why did
You are
Ashok
not
Gehlot
allowing me to
go?
complete
Why did
this.
Robert Vadra go?
You are not allowing
No,
me to
this is
complete-
your view. This is your view, Mr. Yanagi. You are
No,
coming
let
out
me
and saying he's
complete my
Sanghi,
sentence.
he's right aligned, he's a BJP man.
May stop me. That is what is leading to confusion. Let me complete my statement.
Okay,
One is Sadguru is not neutral.
okay.
He is aligned to the right wing, number one. Number two, the political situation in Karnataka in respect of Congress or in BJP is not normal. And that is one of the reasons BJP or some channels which are sponsored by the BJP want to take it as a narrative for them to come out of the difficulties which the BJP is facing in the state of Karnataka. So it is advantage for
one
them.
second, Mr.
So
Yanagi, listen. Listen to me, please. This is called. This channel is. No, 1 second. This channel puts out a program which I anchor called the hard facts. Whatever I've said are hard facts. Now you say that. Look at the illogic. I don't know how you say you're an advocate. I mean, look at the logic. You say that this man is Sanghi, Sadguru. He is right aligned. He's BJP man. Just 3 months back, the Chief Minister of Telangana goes and meets him. He's a congressman, viewers, Revant Reddy. Ashok Gehlot goes and meets him. Several others have gone. Robert Vadra has gone and met him. Viewers, what is this? It's just not adding up, and it's not adding up because, viewers, it is completely obscenely illogical. What we are now seeing is a quiet rebellion. The Congress High Command is being challenged. If you want us to exorcise our Hinduness, sorry, we will not fall in line. The interesting part will be how will the Congress react? Right now, it is allowing junior members and, of course, members of the AICC, etc., to take pot shots at DK Shivakumar. Will someone big step in?
It's an open rebellion, Rahul. It's not a quiet rebellion, it's an open rebellion.
You see, I only see the actions of 3 or 4 people. Now, whether that translates into an open rebellion, into a large rebellion, into a revolt, into an overthrow, I don't know. But this is the beginning of it, viewers. It's the beginning of it. Something is churning within the Congress. I want to move on, viewers.